if if I don't hold them accountable, then who else will? Like nobody's gonna be like, you need to make sure that you need to do this. You need to like nobody else is gonna. You think my son can't do it? You know what I'm saying? It's just holding them accountable. It's not, and I feel like too, it's not a bad thing. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not like we weren't arguing. We just having a small disagreement, and then we talked about it, and we just fixed it like adults. And I expressed how I felt. He expressed how he felt. We understood where each other was coming from, and then boom.
Okay, so buckle up because this tea is scalding. We're diving deep into the drama between Jayda Cheaves, Ari Fletcher, and Lil Baby. I know, right? It's a messy love triangle, betrayal, and a whole lot of wait, what just happened moment. For years, everyone's been side-eyeing this situation, wondering what really went down. And now, Jayda has finally spilled the tea, and let me tell you, it's piping hot. For those who don't know the backstory, Jayda and Ari were like besties, thick as thieves. They were always together, supporting their men, Lil Baby and Moneybagg Yo. Baby and Bag were collaborating a lot, so Jayda and Ari were constantly around each other. They seemed to genuinely enjoy each other's company, like ride or die type vibes. But behind the scenes, things were apparently way more complicated. The first signs of trouble started brewing when Ari's friend, this girl named Gigi, went on Instagram and basically accused Jayda of cheating on Lil Baby. Now, any good friend would step in and defend their girl, right? Especially when the accusation is public and potentially damaging. But Ari, she stayed silent, didn't say a word. That's red flag number one, people. Like, major side-eye moment. Why wouldn't you defend your friend against a blatant accusation? It just didn't sit right with a lot of people. But get this, after that whole mess, Ari and Jayda continued to show up together in public, like nothing even happened. The rumors of a beef were swirling, but they were putting on this united front. People were observing their body language, trying to decipher what was really going on, and a lot of people felt like there was definitely tension there, like something was off. Then came the Impact Atlanta, the bet show that basically threw gasoline on the fire. This show really exposed the cracks in their friendship. On the show, Jayda kept saying how she felt uncomfortable around Ari, like Ari had some secret animosity towards her. It was awkward to watch, honestly. Ari, on the other hand, was playing it cool, saying Jayda was letting the internet get to her head. She acted like it was all just a big misunderstanding, but Jayda wasn't buying it. She felt like the tension was real and it was coming from Ari. Now here's where things get even more interesting. A lot of viewers actually sided with Ari. They thought Jayda was being insecure and that she was jealous of Ari's personality and her shine. People were saying Ari just had a bigger presence and that Jayda couldn't handle not being the center of attention. Some folks even said that watching the show, you could see Jayda was intimidated by Ari. The heat got so intense that Jayda allegedly asked the producers of the Impact Atlanta to fire Ari. Can you believe that? She wanted Ari gone from the show. When the producers refused, Jayda straight up quit. She canceled her contract and walked away. A source even told Media Takeout that Jayda made it very clear she's quitting the show unless Ari is fired. That's how serious it was. Everyone assumed that Jada's behavior was rooted in jealousy, that she couldn't stand Ari outshining her on the show. But there were also whispers, rumors that maybe, just maybe, there was something else going on. Something more scandalous, something involving Lil Baby. And now, after all this time, Jayda has finally confirmed what everyone suspected. So Jayda was on TikTok Live, just chilling, talking about skincare, the usual. And someone in the comments straight up asks her about the rumors about Ari and Baby, like no filter. And Jayda just blurts out, "Them rumors are true. Can you believe it?" After all this time, she finally confirms it. She even says, "No shade, that's been going on, that's been a thing." But then she tries to backtrack like, "But I don't want to talk about it." Girl, the damage is done. You just dropped a bomb. But it doesn't stop there. Oh no, it gets way messier. She goes on another TikTok live, this time with Woo Lady. And Woo Lady's like, "Did that girl mess with your baby daddy or did he just click on her?" And Jayda doesn't even hesitate. I mean, she basically confirms it again without saying it directly. You know how people do. And then get this, she posts a video of herself rapping along to a Nicki Minaj song, and she basically calls Ari a 3-star, like a 304. And someone comments, "You absolutely did not stutter on that live, queen." And Jayda replies, "Ben, Like, period. She's not denying anything. She's doubling down. She even says, I got too much money to lie on 304 seconds to get sued for defamation. Good night. So she's basically saying, I'm not lying, I have receipts, and I'm not afraid of getting sued. That's how confident she is that what she's saying is true. It's wild, but the craziest part is, even after allegedly sleeping with Lil Baby, Ari then becomes besties with Young Miami. Like, what? Knowing full well that Miami was also interested in Lil Baby. I mean, talk about messy. It's like a soap opera. And remember that whole thing with Miami saying she'd be down to hook up with Lil Baby? Well, Jayda definitely remembered. She threw some major shade at Miami after that, calling the whole situation weird. And then to top it all off, people found out that Miami's mom was in Lil Baby's comments, throwing out the eye emoji. I'm telling you, this whole situation is a dumpster fire. Then Lil Baby brings Miami on stage at one of his shows, and they're basically flirting with each other the whole time. Miami's throwing it back, Lil Baby's catching it, the crowd's going wild. It's like they're intentionally trying to stir the pot. So yeah, it's pretty clear that Ari doesn't regret anything, and she even seems to have some kind of inside joke about it with Young Miami. It's like they're all in on it. It's a tangled web of relationships, betrayals, and shade. And honestly, it's hard to keep up with all the drama. Okay, so people are obviously reacting. Like, some are saying Ari is just straight up dirty, that she was never a real friend to Jayda, and even if they weren't friends anymore, you just don't cross that line, you know? Like, that's your girl's baby daddy, that's just nasty work. And then you have the other side saying Jayda wasn't jealous, she just saw through the BS. She peeped that Ari was acting bizarre, and she backed off. They're saying it's a sick situation, disgraceful even. Weird flex, karma, they're saying, don't ever miss. Which honestly is kind of savage. But let's be real. The question is, why now? Why is Jayda spilling all this tea after all this time? She's been quiet for years, letting people speculate, letting the rumors swirl. What finally made her snap? Was it just the right moment on TikTok Live? Was she just tired of holding it in? Or is there something else going on that we don't know about? I mean, think about it. She saw Ari become friends with Miami after all this. That's gotta sting, right? Like, you sleep with my baby daddy and then you go be besties with someone else who's trying to get with him? That's just adding insult to injury. And let's not forget the whole Impact Atlanta situation. Jayda felt like Ari was trying to one-up her, steal her shine. Maybe that was the breaking point. Maybe she felt like she was being gaslit, like everyone was telling her she was overreacting when she knew something was off. Or maybe, and this is just a theory, maybe she finally has the receipts. Maybe she has concrete proof that Ari and Baby were messing around and she's finally ready to expose it all. We don't know for sure, but it definitely seems like she's confident in what she's saying. And honestly, the timing is interesting. Lil Baby and Jayda haven't been together for a while now, right? So why bring it up now? Is she trying to warn other girls about Ari? Is she trying to clear her own name? Or is she just being messy for the sake of being messy? Whatever the reason, it's definitely working. Everyone's talking about it. The internet is buzzing. And it just goes to show you, you never really know what's going on behind closed doors. These people are all in the same industry. They're running in the same circles. They're all connected. It's a small world, and the drama is always just simmering beneath the surface. And you know, it makes you wonder about these relationships in general. Are they real? Are they just for show? Are these people really friends? Or are they just using each other for clout? It's hard to say. But one thing's for sure, this whole situation is a mess. And it's not likely to be over anytime soon. I'm sure there's more to come, more secrets to be revealed. So stay tuned, because this is just getting started.